Never happened. It never happened. It never happened. It never happened. It never did. It never happened. 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 No, it didn't. It never happened. It never happened. Hi. It never happened. It never happened. It didn't happen. None of that stuff happened. Okay? That's what we're going with. It never happened. No one ever insulted. No one. I never. It all never happened. It never happened. There was never. I never did. None of it. Boiled, thank you for the happy poop. Wow, hey. Thanks. How am I doing? Trev, thanks for the GOAT trophy. All right, Trev, think of the GOAT trophy. Thank you, Trev. All right. All right. Thank you, Trev. The clink, thanks, man. It never happened, guys. It never happened, okay? All that stuff that happened before is in the past. And we're moving on. And I think that everyone here can agree that it got a little bit out of control. So we're just going to, we're just going to act like it never happened. The boiled done. Thanks for the trophy cake. Whoa! Thanks for the trophy cake. All right, man. Thanks for the trophy cake. Thanks for the trophy cake. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow. It never happened. It never happened. It never happened, guys. Okay? All that stuff. The toilet seat. The toilet seat. We're just going to act like it never happened. All right? Thank you. Thank you, the boiled done. And thank you, Trev. Thank you, the boiled done. Thank you, Trev. Wow. 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 Shane, thank you for the finger art. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's that easy, guys. Look at that. It never happened. See? We're good. We're good now. It never happened. It was that easy. Look, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to building my reputation back up. I'm on my way. Look at me. Look at me. I'm on my way. I made the decision. It got out of hand. And now, I'm going to wrong the right. Guys, this is like day 3. This is like day 3 of no toilet seat. Do you realize that? This is like day 3. We're doing good. And I'm just going to sit here and pretend like it never happened. Wow. Wow. Aaron, thank you for the poppy poop. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. 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 I'm not that person anymore. Okay? I'm not the poopy toilet seat guy anymore. And we're going to move on. We're moving on. I'm different. I don't have to do that. I should have never did it. But now, now that it's done, it's done. Wow. It's done. Wow. It's over. It's officially over, guys. Look at me. I'm different. You can feel it. You can feel it in the air. It's different, isn't it? It's different. Stream's new, different. We ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Boyle, thanks to this party hat. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't doing nothing. Christina, thank you for the 100. See? So much better. I feel better. I feel a lot better. Let me tell you. I feel so much better right now. Just relief. I just feel amazing without that dirty little thing on my shoulders. And now I'm on the road. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm on the road to rehabilitation. Hingle, thank you for the 100. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. 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 See? We're still going. Boyle, thanks for the floating heart. Hingle, thanks for the 100. Wow. 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 Thank you. Wow. 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 See that, guys? The stream has changed. It's different. All right? For now. For now. Okay? For now. For now. Slid, thank you for the 100. Wow. 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 Hingle, thank you for the high five. Wow. Wow, man. Thank you. Wow. 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 Appreciate that. Slid, thank you for the 100. Wow. All right. Yep. Slid, thank you for the 100. I'm wearing a white shirt, which means I changed. I'm a good person now. That means I chose. That means something. That means something. When I wear a white shirt, that means things have changed. Why would I wear a white shirt? I wouldn't want to stain it. Wow. Slid, thank you for the 100. Wow. 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 The cell edits. Thank you for the party blowers. Slid, thank you for the 100. Wow. 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 So this whatever your name is, thanks for the 100. Woo. Slid, thank you for the 100. Woo. SD Vasil edits. Thank you for the husky. I don't know why you have a name no one can pronounce, but good for you. Thank you. You call me husky? Guys, just stop insulting me, okay? All right? Just Jim, thanks for the 100. Slid, thanks for the 100. Guys, stop insulting me now, okay? It's different. I'm not going to wear the toilet seat for views anymore, okay? We're done, okay? I don't have to do that. Cage, thank you for the 100. Sandstorm, thank you for the super chat, brother. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Yeah. Slid, thank you for the 100. Jim, thank you for the 100. I'm not going to do it anymore, guys. It doesn't mean anything. All those people watching don't mean anything. They're random people. You know, they're just watching some dude in a poopy toilet seat, and it's whatever, you know? I shouldn't have to wear a poopy toilet seat to get people to watch my stream. You know what I mean? Bay, thanks for the happy poop. Wow, SD Vasil, thanks for the mystery gift. All right, wow. Bay, thanks for the happy poop. Midnight, thank you for the laughing dislocation and the thumbs up. Wow. 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 Wow, you guys can stop insulting me now. You can stop calling me a pig now. Okay? Cage, thanks for the GG. Wow. 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 Boiled, thanks for the flower. Wow. Bayside, thanks for the happy poop. Wow. Boiled, thanks for the flower. Wow. Jackson, thinking $2. No is saying anything mean. Wow, yeah. You guys don't have to say anything rude or mean on the stream anymore, okay? We're going to tone it down, okay? Sandstorm, think of the 100. Wow. SD Vasil, think of the happy poop. Wow. 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 Sandstorm, think of the 100. Vasil thinks of the happy poop. Wow. 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 All right. Wow. 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 Oakley, thank you for the super chat. Well done, bro. keep your head high. Don't stress what was happening, just what you do next. That's right. Just focus on what's next. Wow. Sandstorm thinks to 100. Wow. Steve is still thinking the happy poop. Wow. Rocco thinking the happy poop. Wow. 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 Steve is still, thank you for the 100. Jim thinks of the 100. Jackson thinking the $2. Bro, I said no one anything. You need to chill. Sandstorm thinking 100. Okay, thank you. Wow. Thinking 100. Bayside thinking the happy poop. Wow. Steve is still thinking 100. Happy poop. Thinking 100. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the gifts. There's so many. Thank you. Wow. Jim. Thank you for the... Jim. Bayside, think of the happy poop. Jim Crazy. Thank you. Mexican, think of the 100. All right. And Steve is still thinking of the happy poop. Wow. Wow. Boogly, think of the 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Think of the 100. This guy, think of $2. No toilet seat, I see. You must have grown up good. Yeah. Yeah, I've grown up. No, I ultimately realized that it was probably destroying me more than helping me. And even though I got a bunch of viewers from it, it probably wasn't the best way to stream. So, Kevin, think of the 100. No, I don't know. I'm just not wearing it. There's really no real meaning. I'll probably do it again, but just not right now. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Boogly, think of the 100. Wow, Jim Crazy, think of the 100. Wow, Jim Crazy. Kevin, wow, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Jim, think of the 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Wow. Wow, man. Seriously, wow. 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 Wowee. Jim Crazy, think of the 100. Boogly, dude, think of the 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Bayside, think of the happy poop. Jim Crazy, think of the 100. Bayside, think of the happy poop. Wow. Jim Crazy, think of the happy poop. Wow, think of the 100. Wow. Wow. Seriously, wow, guys. Wow. 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 Sandstorm, think of the 100. Bayside, think of the happy poop. Wow. Bad, what happened? Bayside, think of the happy poop. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Wow. 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 I honestly just couldn't do it anymore. You know, for now at least, I was wearing it for a long time. Jim, think of the happy poop, think of the 100. Bayside, think of the 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Nugget, think of the 100. Wow. Wow. Seriously, wow. Jim Crazy, Mexican, name the 100. Wow, man. Sandstorm. Thank you, Sandstorm. Wow. Aura Maven, think of the 100. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the gifts. If I missed your gift, thank you. Okay? Wow. Thank you, everybody. Wow. Ryan, thank you for the high five. Wow. Jim, Crazy, think of the 100. Wow. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. That's a lot of 100s. Aura, think of the 100. That's a lot of 100s. That's ridiculous. Blocks, dude. YouTube. Thank you for the Corgi. Thank you for the Corgi. Wow. 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 Seriously, guys. Wow. Yason, think of the happy poop. Aura Man, think of the 100. Wow. Aura Maven. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Wow. 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 Thank you. Wow. 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 Yason, think of the happy poop. Sandstorm, thank you for the 100. Sandstorm. I'm glad your real self authentically wins every time. Always be yourself. Yeah. Yason, then 100. Yeah, it's true. No, it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Yason, think of the 100. Super Sebastian, think of the 100. Yason, then 100. Sandstorm, think of the 100. Trey, think of the happy poop. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Aura Maven Official, thank you for the Corgi. Wow. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you guys can stop insulting me now, okay? I literally don't care. Just saying. Just saying. Link the Hero, think of the party hat. Yason, think of the 100. Yason, think of the 100. I wonder how many people thought I was actually upset, though. You know what I mean? Yason, thank you the 100. Hey, Shacky, thank you the $2. Get a job. Yason, then 100. Nah, man. That's not funny. Why would you talk to someone like that? You still think it's funny, huh? You guys still think it's funny? Everett, thanks super chat. Play a game, please, like anything, and I will watch. Yeah. Sandstorm, thank you super chat. I mean, this is what I say. I'm very, very pro of you. You guys even read these before you send them? Ethan, think of the 100. Ethan, think of the 100. Yason, think of the 100. Wow. Yason, think of the happy poop. Wow. Riley, think of the happy poop. Wow. Yason, think of the happy poop. Aurora, think of the 100. Wow. Laura Maven, think of the 100. Wow. 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 Yason, think of the husky. You calling me husky? Huh? Wow. 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 Aurora Maven, think of the 100. Wow. Yason, think of the husky. Wow. Wow. You calling me husky? Riley, think of the party hat. Aurora Maven, official, think of the 100. Wow. Aurora Maven. Yason. Thank you, Yason. Yason Perez. Wow. 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 Aura Maven, thank you for the 100. Yason, thank you for the 100. Wow. Aura Maven. Yason, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Nugget, thank you for the super chat. My autobiography is due tomorrow. My actual plan, thank you for the super chat. Greasy little piggy boy barking for bacon. Aura Maven, think of the 100. Trey, think of the 100. Yason, think of the 100. Guys, think of the 100s. Wow. Wow. And we didn't even need to wear a toilet seat. Look at that. Wow. 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 Yason, thank you for the flower. Think of the 100. And Sigma, think of the flower. Jason, think of the high five. Jason, think of the high five. Trey, think of the 100. Aura Maven, think of the 100. Wow. Aura Maven. Wow. Aura Maven, think of the 100. Wow. Yason, think of the 100. Wow. 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 Bobby Builder, think of super chat. Your song was, although it's a part of the act, I hope the hay is getting to you. No. Yason, think of the 100. Aura Maven, think of the 100. No, it's not. It's not. I don't care. I don't really see it as hate, man. Most of the time I see it as just people just joking around. I don't see why it's such a big deal. I think some people are overly sensitive and they might see something like that as hate, but most of the time it's just people just making fun of me, which is completely fine. It happens. Yason, think of the 100. Aura, think of the 100. I mean, you know, Jason, think of the high five. Jason, the 100. Aura Maven, think of the 100. Guys, if I were to ban everybody for every joke they made, then who am I? You know what I mean? Jason, think of the 100. Aura, think of the 100. I can't ban someone over a fat joke. You know what I mean? I mean, that just seems very childish for me to ban someone over a child, like a fat joke, a pig emoji. You know? That seems pretty childish. Yason, think of the 100. Aura, thank you for the 100. Aura Maven, wow, think of the 100. Aura Maven, thank you for the 100s. Jason, think of the 100s. Thank you for the 100s. Thank you, man. Aura, Maven. Thank you. Ashen, Horseman, think of the Laughing Disco. Jackson, think of the 100. Think of the 100. Jason, think of the 100. Jackson, think of the 100. Aura, Maven, think of the 100. Jason, think of the 100. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's getting clean. It's getting waxed, guys. I'm getting my toilet seat detailed. It's in the shop. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in the shop. Getting the oil changed on it. There you go. It's just in the shop. Getting some new rims on it. Jason, think of the 100. Aura, Maven, think of the 100. Actual Plant, think of the 100. Thank you, Aura, Maven. Actual Plant, think of the 100. Jason, think of the 100. Wow. 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 Seriously, wow. Jason, think of the 100. Wow. 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 Jason, think of the 100. Jason, think of the 100. Aura, think of the 100. Jason, think of the 100. Aura, Maven, think of the 100. Dude, you finally got it off. We were trying to help you. You didn't listen. Finally, your career saved. Do you guys think that? Okay, let me do a poll then. Let me do a poll. Do you think it ruins? Do you think it ruins the channel? Jason, think of the high five. Crimson, think of the floating heart. Jason, think of the 100. Crimson, think of the floating heart. Aura, Maven, think of the 100. Wow. Aura, Maven, thank you. Wow. 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 Jason, think of the 100. Crimson, thank you for the gift. Think of the floating heart. Aura, Maven, with 1,100s. Aura, Maven, thank you for the 100s. Wow. 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 Jason, think of the 100. Aura, Maven, thank you for the 100. Thank you. Wow. 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 20 after 4, think the $5. Hey, have a great Sunday. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, have a great Sunday. Broccoli and Super Chat. I think I ruined the channel. Wow. No, that probably would have been me, to be honest. Hey, that's pretty no, most people would never do something like that. Most people on their channels, they would never do something like that. Jason, think of the 100. Jason, think of the flower. Aura, Maven, think of the 100. They would never do that. Because it, it could be too disgusting. So most channels would not do something like that because it would be too disgusting and potentially ruin their channel. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking that it would. Guys, I was never even... Wow, thank you. Aura, Maven, thank you for the 100s. Actual Plant, think of Super Chat. Vroom Vroom Piggy and Vroom Vroom City. Love you, thanks. Shrek, think of the 100. Thanks. Mel Vink, think of the 100. Jason, think of the flower. Jason, think of the 100. Yeah, most people wouldn't do that because they think it would ruin their channel. I actually wasn't really thinking about that. I didn't really think it was going to, ruin my channel. I'm not really sure if it ruined my channel, but... I pretty much was just doing it just because I felt like, wow, there's so many people watching this. And I just wanted to put on the best stream possible because there was a lot of people watching it. So in the end, I'm not sure if it was entirely a bad thing. Melvin, think of the 100. I had a lot of fun doing it. I thought it was hilarious. Jason, think of the flower. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. Jason, think of the 100. 20 after 4, think of happy people. But that being said, it could be a little bit gross to some people, but, whatever. Stop working out. I do post. I do work out, man. Thank you. Ashen Horseman, think of the trophy cake. Wow. 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 Ashen. Wow. 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 I guess it doesn't really matter now. I should just shut up. I should just shut up about it, to be honest. You know what I mean? Just shut up at this point. Ashen Horseman, thank you so much for the trophy cake. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. Wow. Shrek, think of the happy poop. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I do work out, man. Why do people always assume things like, he doesn't work out, he's not healthy, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't know. I guess I just have the face of a loser. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Whatever. Thank you. Wow. 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 Get a job. Wow. 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 Thank you. Wow. 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 Take your vitamins. Yep. Wow. 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 Go on a diet? Yeah. Wow. 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 But seriously, you don't have to insult me. You know that? You don't have to say all these things. You know what I mean? You could stop. You could stop. You could stop. Wow. 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 No, I'm not taking the bait though, guys. I'm not buying it. When people say all these things to me, they try to convince me that what I did was wrong or whatever. I'm just like, whatever, man. You know? I mean, it's possible that I did ruin my channel, but I mean, oh well. I did what I wanted to do, right? I was myself. That was me being myself, not a sellout. I should have probably been a sellout. What am I thinking? Anthony, think of the floating heart. No, I had fun. I was just having fun. I wasn't thinking about it. You know, guys, I was not really thinking about it like that. I was just like, wow, this is a really funny idea. I'm going to do it. I wasn't thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to gross people out and this and that and the other thing. I was like, oh, wow, this is a funny idea. I'm going to do it. That's all I really thought. I wasn't like, oh, wow, being so dramatic about it. Bodybuilder, think of super chat, bro. Just in the bulking phase, the cut is going to be unreal. Yeah. Anthony, think of the party hat. Anthony, think of the floating heart. Wow. Wow. Bodybuilder. Wow. 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 Always complaining? Wow. I'm just going to shut up now, okay? I'm going to shut up about it. I'm just going to shut up about it, okay? I think everybody heard enough of it. I think everybody heard enough of me talk about it. I need to just shut up about it now. Lamb, him, thanks for the 100. Wow. 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 Woo. Wow. Hi. Wow. Woo. Wow. Wow. I think I just need to shut up about it. Wow. 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 Am I a piece of toilet paper? No, just a white shirt. Hug it. Thanks for the super chat. Haters be like, stop having fun. Anthony, think they have poop. Yeah, wow. 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 I don't think you guys are ever going to see someone wear a toilet seat like that for that long ever again. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever going to do that ever again. Warner, thank you the 100. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Warner, thank you. Wow. Jason, wow. 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 Jason, thank you the 100. Wow. Got the world record. Guys, I got the world record for a toilet seat worn on a live stream. So, you know, whatever. Jason, the 100. Anthony, the 100. I got the world record. Got the world record, man. No one's challenging it. No one's challenging it. You don't see any. You'd have to get a lot of hours in. You know. No one's challenging it. Unchallenged. How long do you guys think my world record will go unchallenged for? You think anyone's going to ever try to break it? Toilet seat worn on a live stream? Bankai, thank you the 100. Jason did 100. I don't think anybody's going to try. I win. I won. That's all I was really doing. You guys, that's all I was actually doing is, see, I was trying to wear the toilet seat for long enough time that, you know, I could get the world record, and then it would be hard for someone to take it away from me. So I got the toilet seat world championship belt right now, pretty much. Unofficially, but Bankai, thanks to the 100. Bankai, thanks to the 100. All right, wow. Wow, wow. Woo. 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 Wow. 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 Hydro, thank you for the $2. Yo, you actually look like a cool dude without it. Yeah. 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 Wow. 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 Just wow. You know? Just wow. Wow. Everything wow. I was scrolling videos and every video was a wow. I was just like, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Big WOW. Good old WOW. Bankai, thank you for the 100. Wow. Wow. Thank you, GG. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Hey, guys, I hope you're having a good day out there. I hope you're having a good day. All right? All right. This is the real me right here. I'm actually a really wholesome, quite kind-minded individual who doesn't really care if anybody calls me a pig. And I would actually tell you, I hope everything's going all right for you. And, you know, I'm a very kind-hearted, feather-hearted individual. I'm a very nice person, very caring person. I'm a very caring person. I'm a very loving individual, very kind, respected member of the community. That's who I actually am. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe that I'm actually a very nice person who doesn't want to start any problems with anybody? Wow. Can you believe that? I think I went a little far. I used a lot of descriptive words there, but I was trying to say it in the right way. Spencer, think of the super chat. Hey, Seth, how's it going? Good. Good. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for calling me a pig. I appreciate that, guys. You boosted up my numbers. I appreciate everybody who was insulting me. You really helped boost up my stream, but honestly, I don't know if it's worth it anymore to bait you into insulting me. Ashen, Horson, when thinking of happy poop. Guys, I'm just going to explain it. So basically, when you tell someone not to do something on your stream, then instead of banning them, because usually people just ban them, but if you tell them to not do it and then they keep doing it, and then it just boosts up your stream. You know what I mean? So instead of banning people, I just started to tell them, don't send that. Because if I told you guys to send something in the chat, you probably wouldn't listen to me. But it works better if people think they're insulting me, so then it just boosts up the stream. You get more comments. Ashton, think of the happy poop. So I was taking advantage of the haters out there by boosting up the comments on the stream. That's pretty much what I was doing. Sebastian, think of the happy poop. Bankai, think that I want to hurt, but I was trying to. I was trying to make it funny for them too, you know. 863 big. Thanks to the goat trophy. Think of the goat trophy. Wow. Ashton Horseman, thank you. Wow. Glixola, think of the $5. Where is that thing covered with random colors? It's in the shop. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna admit it. So the whole idea of you insulting me and acting mad was to get more comments on my stream. Did you know that? So basically, if I sit here and act mad and more people comment and more people insult me, it'll just give me more. For one, if I get you to stay here. So it's really hard to get people to stop scrolling, right? So even if I get you to stop scrolling just by insulting me, then that works. At least it works. Because if I sat here and told you, spam W's in the chat, right? that might not get as many people to stop because I'm kind of a nobody. I haven't been streaming forever, you know. It's not like I'm that big of a streamer. It's not like I pull like 100,000 people watching this every day. So I have to do something that's at least reasonably moral to try to make it an interesting experience at the same time. Wildflower, think of the corgi. Wildflower, think of the high five. Wow. Wildflower, thank you. Wow. A63, wow. Hey, Ben, thank you the roses. Wow. So there you go, guys. Oh, you're gonna W the stream? Yeah, guys, W the stream. It's W the stream. All right, wow. See, we can go the other way with it. See, I'll try. I can try to go the other way with it, guys. Watch. W the stream. All right, wow, yeah, wow. See, I can try to do this. I can do the other side. I could be like excited and be myself and actually be happy. You know, I don't even know how I didn't laugh most of the time. I think I just got so used to it, but a lot of the streams after I actually mad on a stream, I literally turn it off and I just laugh. And I just laugh at it. So if I started like yelling on a stream after the stream, I just crack up. Lixo, thanks for the super chat. To be honest, I love and come back just to see you troll people with seat. It's better than the couple that tries to push. What? I'm trolling people with the seat? I don't even know if anybody believes anything I say anymore. Like, you know, because like, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. I think it was pretty obvious. You know, I was looking at some of my videos and I was looking at like how bad the acting is. Sometimes it was really bad and you could really tell that I wasn't actually mad. But then sometimes I was actually really like convincingly mad. But I think sometimes when you sit there for like hours on end and you're just being mad and you're not actually mad because it's kind of it's really hard to be that mad for that long because it's really stressful. So if I was actually mad, it would be extremely difficult to be mad for that long. And I know some of you guys are probably, guys, I'm not done with the toilet seat, but yeah, it's in the shop, so I'm getting it fixed up. W the stream, thank you. W the stream, thank you. Thank you. W the stream, thank you. Thank you. W the stream, thank you. Wow. Wow. That feels better to do something like this. Just wow. Greasy little piggy boy. Wow. 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 What, I can't be happy? Do you guys think that when I act happy, I'm stupid? Am I stupid to be happy? I think some people are too mature to watch someone laugh like that. You know? I think some people are you're too mature to watch something like that, you know? Well, welcome to the mature segment of the stream. Welcome to the mature stream. Welcome to the mature stream, everybody. I'm a sophisticated individual who doesn't wear toilet seats. Welcome on in. We're rolling out the carpet like a big roll of toilet paper. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Toilet Awards. Welcome to the Toilet Awards. And best toilet seat stream goes to Ice Cream Man. Woo! He won because no one else wore one. Well, maybe a couple people. I won. Guys, I won. I won the toilet award. I won the golden toilet trophy. Hey, Red Sludge, thanks for the corgi. All right, wow. 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 Grown man, by the way. Jeez, man. Ashton, think of happy poop. Are people ever going to stop saying grown man, by the way? Wow. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the stream. Hey. Glixoa, thanks for super chat. Wins the next game because you're a grown-up adult that can play big grown-up games. What? Hey, Jeff, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Chapo Jojo, thank you for the GOAT trophy. Wow. King Baseman, thank you for the super chat. Kind of glad this is more of a normal live stream. Yeah. Well, it's going to be even more epic when I put back on the toilet seat. Just wait. When I start bringing out those mystery balloons, just wait. See, I'm up to something. Maybe I have one. I'll take one out. Jeff Ross singing the clapping seal. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Titan, think of super chat. Grown man, by the way. Yeah, Titan. Yeah, oh man, I cannot believe people still say grown man, by the way. I can't believe they still comment that. Some people, they just comment. They comment, wow. Thank you guys. Wow, whatever. Wow. It's all good. Wow. Go ahead and comment that then. Wow. You stop insulting me now. I was actually taking off the toilet seat, hoping that people would stop insulting me, and then I was going to act not mad. That's what I'm actually doing. I'm just going to tell you, because it's pretty obvious. Something's off about the stream. I took off the toilet seat, and then I'm being what people would think is me. Like, I'm acting normal, what people would think is normal. But I was actually really mad. But people always said it was fake, and now I'm going, this is a character right here. I was actually mad, but now I'm acting like it was all fake. So then people will stop. And I wasn't going to tell you, but it doesn't seem to be working. So right now, I'm actually pretending. But I'm really mad. And I want to yell. Glixo, thanks to Super Chat. I just hope you go to bed wiping your tears with hundreds as a grown boy. Red, think of the happy poop. Wow. Jeff, think of the clapping seal. Wow. Red slidge. Wow. Wow. Jeff, thank you for the clapping seal. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's probably going to take me very many months to fix the whole poopy toilet seat thing. So here's the dilemma. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Here's the dilemma right now. If I put back on the toilet seat, then it's going to be that stream. But if I take it off, then that's going to be a different stream. So honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. What it came down to was picking one or the other. Because if I start switching back and forth, it's going to throw people off. But if I take it off and I leave it off, then we'll probably be better off, even though maybe there won't be as many people watching. Because that just attracts a lot of attention from random people scrolling through stuff who stop, because they just stop on it. That's all they do. But they probably not actually my fans, though. Jeff Ross singing the clapping seal, which is okay. It's a good way to get some attention if you need it. Like, if you really needed exposure on the internet, you really need to get some attention. Doing something like that is a good way, especially if you're a nobody. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody's willing to do it. But I probably don't need to do it. Like, I think I could get by. I could make different videos. I'd be fine. Jeff Ross thinking of the mystery gift, but I liked it. I thought it was funny. But the reality is, if I keep on putting it on or taking it off, it's going to be like either type of stream. Now, some people probably don't mind either way, but I think there's a lot of people who really like the toilet seat, and then there's some people who really don't like it. You know what I mean? And there's probably people who watched me before that are probably like, man, I wish you would just stop wearing it. Or they probably don't watch me anymore just because I started wearing it and that became the normal. You know what I mean? Ron, thank you, Super Chat. I love you, Seth. God loves you. Wow. Jeff Rossing, mystery gift. Wow. Bukes, man. Thanks to the high five. Wow. Jeff Ross. Wow. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So if I put it back on, it's almost like you go all in on it. That's why I was wearing it every day. That's why I try to wear it every day. Because if you take it off, then it's like, I don't know. I just feel like if I take it off, I have to. It's going to take some time for people that would like to see me normal or watch me normal before to probably, if they wanted to come to, even if they came back to the stream, because there's probably some people who probably just, like, who knows, maybe they didn't want to watch me anymore because I was wearing it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, if I take it off now and I leave it off for a while, maybe the stream can get back to what it was. Because I used to do really good streams and I never used that before. You know what I mean? Like, I would do really good streams without that. In fact, I was singing without the toilet seat and I was doing great. You know what I mean? So, I mean, honestly, I don't really have to do it. And it almost seems like if I wear it, maybe I should just do it like once a week or something. But it almost seems like if I wear it at all, maybe I'm wearing it too much. See, I'm trying to figure this out because I almost feel like some people absolutely don't like it, and then some people really like it. And I think it's funny. I think it's great. But I do see how, like, some people, it could be a little bit like, you know, it's a little bit degrading. Some people don't want to watch me degrade myself. Anyway, I better read the comments. Jeez. I'm talking, and I'm not. I need to look at the comments. Not that I don't look at them, but I just get on a tangent. This dude is mentally unwell. No, I'm pretty okay, actually. But thank you. Wow. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Wow. Thanks. Michael, take the clutch. I don't really know how to make sense of it. I just think that most people wouldn't do it, and then maybe I shouldn't have did it. But that's okay. I feel all right. I feel like I did something that, like, not anybody else in the world would do, and I did it, and I feel like I did something that I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up now. I'm just going to shut up about it, guys, okay? I'm just going to shut up, all right? Because I don't really know what's going on with the stream. I guess there's just whatever, really. You just stream and maybe people would watch or not watch, or, toilet seat or no toilet seat, I guess, whatever. Maybe it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hey, thanks. Don't wear it. I mean, I don't know. I should probably just keep going with it. I mean, I was wearing it last year. So I was wearing it last year, and, like, there wasn't really nearly as many people watching, but I was still wearing it. So, I'm not really sure. It's whatever. It's not really like, so the reality, though, is, guys, if I just wear the toilet seat alone, that's really not enough. It's got to be a really good stream. So if I just put on the toilet seat, that's not going to really automatically, magically make a good stream, because I got to do something with it. So it does take a lot of energy. Anyways, guys, I think I should probably go. I should probably turn the stream off. I feel pretty gaslighted from not having as many people watch the stream. I feel very gaslighted right now. Am I a failure? Do you guys think I'm a failure? You guys think I'm a failure? Is this failure? Is this failure? Play Steal a Brain Rot? Am I a failure? You're a legend. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I just shut up about it now. I don't really have anything else to say about it, guys. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I think I should just shut up. Maybe that's for the best. All right, well. Wow. Well, I guess I should leave. Jason thinks of the 100. Guess I should go now. I guess, Jason, think of the high five. Wow. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow. Thanks. Wow. 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 Jason, think of the flower. Megatron, thinking $2. Piggly Wiggly, Seth, burn the toilet seat. It's spraying around. Wow. 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 You really think so? Wow. 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 You low-key fell off. Jason, think of the high five. Wow. Stephanie, think of the happy poop. Wow. Well, I'm just not good enough, Meryl. I'm not good enough. That's all. I'm just not good enough. It's not good enough, bro. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, it's never good. I'm never going to be a bigger streamer than what I am. So if I put on a toilet seat and do a bunch of crazy stuff with that, that might attract a bunch of attention. But as soon as I take it off, there's not as many people there, then I failed, and I'm just never going to be better, and nothing is ever going to change that. I can keep trying, though. I don't want to think negatively. I want to try harder. I want to be better. But if everything you do just does not work out, and you just cannot get a better stream, a bigger stream, then there's nothing I can actually do to become a better streamer because I already tried everything. Now, maybe time might make me a better streamer, and maybe I could be a bigger streamer and do better and make more money and stuff, which is cool. But as long as, it's like I have to try to be active on my stream. I have to think positive. But if I wear a toilet seat and that attracts a bunch of attention, does that really make me a better streamer? Or did I just attract a bunch of attention? You know what I mean? So as soon as you take it off and, you stop doing all that stuff that you were doing before, or, I do stop doing all that stuff. And then it just seems like who's left behind here, or no, who's left on the stream. And I honestly am only going to be able to wear the toilet seat for so long and play that character for so long. So I don't really care. I'll come out of character, man. I don't care. You know what I mean? Eventually I will, because I just can't do it anymore. I've been doing that same character for months, like over 6 months. So what do I really care anymore? I mean, just keep the character going for what? Just sit here and say the same thing over and over. Stop sending pig emojis. I'm very mad, arg. You know what I mean? There's really nothing like it almost just like I can't do that same thing over and over forever. And the truth is I just need to sing different songs and stuff. I'm always open to singing songs and doing different characters. So yeah, I try to do a lot of different angles of content with the toilet seat, though. One day, I think of the floating heart. Wow. Sandstorm, thing to 100. Wow. I did a lot of different content with the toilet seat, and I'm pretty proud of all the stuff I did. Sandstorm, thing to 100. But when it really comes down to it, like for me, nothing is really going to make me a better streamer. If I have to show up with a toilet seat every day to make things work for me, then I either have to just keep doing it until people don't care anymore, or just take it off and do something else. And if it means getting less people watching, then, But I'm just trying to put on the best stream that I can, guys. That's all. Atlas, thing to 100. Sandstorm, thing to 100. Wow. Sandstorm, thank you. Wow. I'm just basically trying to put on the best streams I possibly can. But if I do the same thing over and over, yeah, it gets exhausting. So eventually I have to quit and do something else. Redacted thing to the super chat. Wait, so are you actually done? Oh, I'm not sure right now. I've been having a kind of crazy week. I had to rebuild 2 of my computers, and this computer has a problem, but my stream's been lagging, and I think it's my computer. So basically my computer needs a bigger cooler in it, and the case is too small. So I needed to get a bigger liquid cooler in it, so I needed a bigger case. So I had to rebuild, and so I switched out my other computer into the old case. So I had to like pretty much take apart and put together 2 computers. And then I also have been kind of tired this week. Atlas, think of the 100. Wow. Connor, think of the trophy cake. Wow. So I've been kind of tired this week, and I've been having to do like extra stuff. And I made that music video on the weekend, And I was already getting pretty tired last week of pretty much doing the stuff that I was doing. And pretty much what happens when I start exhausting a character enough, eventually I just got to be like, I got to be on the stream and be entertaining and do something on the stream. But I'll try to be better on the stream in my natural organic personality, but you know what I mean? It's just like characters are kind of the stuff that I like to do. Atlas, thank you the 100. Connor, thank you the trophy cake. Wow. But I really like doing character acting and different jokes and stuff on the stream. And doing it on a stream is different than doing it in a sketch video or whatever. It's a different kind of thing. And so, I don't know. Higgs saying the 100. But yeah, wow. Thank you, man. Thank you, Connor. Connor Lynch, thank you the Corgi. Wow, another Corgi. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Connor. I look like Gunther from Kick. Thank you. Wow. 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 But yeah, so I don't want to just be on a stream, like sitting here expecting people to give me gifts or whatever. I want to make music. There's other content that I want to make on YouTube, but it's gonna be really difficult for me if I really want to if I want to be bigger on YouTube. I got to do more than what I'm doing. West Root thinking $2. Oh, so it is a character. Yeah, West Root. Yeah, it's a character, bro. That's what I do is characters. I mean, I have a disclaimer on my channel. I have videos where I talk about this stuff. I mean, you just don't want. If you don't watch all my videos, you probably didn't know. But yeah, I have a disclaimer on my channel saying basically that it's a very long explanation, but it's basically saying that the stuff that I do on this channel is for entertainment purposes. It's just to be funny, bro. I think people on YouTube are not used to that. They're not used to someone doing stuff like that. And I think maybe it can become more accepted for people to just pretty much like act out of the I think everybody on YouTube, it seems like a large portion of people almost expect you to tell a truth in a certain sense if you're responding to the audience on a live stream, especially because of all the misinformation that was going on for so long. But I think, if you have a disclaimer on your channel and your audience knows that it's just a person just trying to put on some original content, like having fun in a different way, because it's a pretty cool dimension of content and stuff. As you pretend like a character and you just make up stuff that's not real, it's pretty cool. I know normally think it's party hat. It's a pretty cool dimension of entertainment. It's pretty cool. It's just like I've done so many characters and stuff, on the live stream doing different stuff that I was actually kind of at the end of my kind of like, I was pretty much just like not knowing what I was going to do next. So like whenever I was pretty much pushed, I've been pushed so hard on my live streams that the content gets depleted from the stream. So before the poopy toilet seat, I was sitting there on the stream trying to come up with something. I was trying to do something on the stream and I was trying to come up with something on the stream. And this is before I started doing the poopy toilet seat. I did so much stuff on the stream already because I've been streaming for a couple years, like full time as a job. And so I was pretty much trying to come up with something, and it was just like I couldn't come up with anything, or it's just hard to come up with like a really good idea. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to come up with a really good idea for a stream that's going to be fun for people and to do it in a really good way. So yeah, I had the singing that I was doing for a while, and I did wear the toilet seat and stuff. And then I just started putting the fake poop on the toilet seat. And it's basically a mixture of mashed potatoes and toilet paper. I was going to make a video of me making it. I could actually show people how to make it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun, though. Piggy Plumber, yeah. I like that, Piggy Plumber. That's a pretty good little play on words or whatever, Piggy Plumber. Thank you, guys. Wow. Hey, Joe, thank you for the cheers. Wow. Joe, thanks. So, yeah, I was pretty much depleted out of the content for the stream before the poopy toilet seat. And then so I started to do the poopy toilet seat. And it was really amazing because I never expected myself to get that many views on my streams and stuff. So it was a really good run. And with the poop balloons are, I love the idea, the mystery balloons and stuff. I love the idea. But I just think it's getting to a certain point where it's just too much, and I can't permanently be doing that stuff. And I don't mind coming out of character and talking to people, because I think it can be educational for people too that want to make their own channels. So if I just stay in character 24/7, I don't tell anybody anything about my thought process, they're not going to learn anything from what I did. So I think it can, because I make videos. I made a video saying 34 styles of comedy, so that can help people. It can be, so I'm trying to do like an educational side to it too, because YouTube can be highly educational. So, being on YouTube, I do want to try to be educational when it comes to this stuff, especially because I think a lot of people, they don't really know. They watch a lot of this stuff. They watch a lot of streamers and content, but they don't know what's happening or what the thought process is behind that. But there, you can break it down, like the characters and all the stuff that I do. You can break that down into a thought process of, you can break comedy down. You can break writing comedy down. You can break all that stuff down. Hey, Shane Preston, think of the $5. Joe Hunden, think of the cheers. Wow. So you're telling me Toilet Boy was a lie? How dare you, fraud boy? Well, you ruined your whole image, dude. No, I guess you could say that I dared to dream. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to do something to. I was pretty much just thought it was funny, guys. I mean, you could blame. It really comes down to me just doing stuff and not really having to, like, I just do stuff. A lot of people think a lot about what they do, and they really, like, there's so much thought process, and they only post like really high quality videos, and they think about stuff, and there's certain things they won't do in their videos. And for me, I just wanted to do something, that wasn't too censored but could still be fun for people. Wes Root, thanks for the super chat. I said it was cool to see you out of character and got a verbal lashing from my friend ICM. I didn't do nothing, man. Thanks. Hey, guys, thank you. Built like a fridge. Yeah. Get a real job. Yeah. Don't listen to the hey, but you can post whatever you want. Yeah. Well, you can post whatever you want, but if you really want to post videos to for the most people possible to watch, then you do have to have a certain level of comfortability or whatever. But I do like see, not everybody likes coming out of character and doing kind of more like, I guess you could say it's educational. But yeah, I mean, if I sit here and talk about if I talk about the stuff that I'm doing on my stream and my thought process, then that can really help the community. And some people don't do that. And of course, I'm not trying to, I don't want to make my channel into like an acting school channel, but I do see the benefit of me explaining to people. And I think it's good for people to know this stuff. It's good for me. It's actually good. I think it's a good experience for everybody if I actually come out of character and explain the whole thing, because I think some people can actually be fooled and think that that's the real me. And I wouldn't want to trick anybody, but I do have a disclaimer on my channel, and I don't want to come out of character at certain points because it can ruin the character. OFC Sam, thanks for the let him cook. Aquafina, thanks for super chat. No, you're done. Yeah, I'm done. But it can be kind of a complicated thought process. But, thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats and the gifts. But I pretty much thought it was just a funny idea. And yeah, I was pretty much trying to come up. I was kind of struggling, what am I going to do next? But I'm always struggling on the stream to come up with something new, because it's just a constant struggle of how can I make something good and this and that. And sometimes you do something and there's good sides to it and there's bad sides to it. With the toilet seat stuff, the good side is, oh wow, this is hilarious. This is to certain people, and then some people think it's gross. Levi, think of the 100. So if you're gonna do something that's remotely gross, then anyway. Levi, think of the 100. Think of the 100. So anyways, yeah, guys, I don't really mind breaking it down and explaining to everybody what's actually going on. It's I don't really care, because I really don't have anything left for anybody here. I don't have anything left for anybody here. I love doing it though. I love doing it. I love doing characters and stuff. I wasn't even going to do this for a career. I wasn't even going to do this for a job. I wasn't supposed to be doing this. I was actually pretty much done with streaming. I used to stream years ago and didn't succeed with it. I used to stream video games for a long time. I used to make videos for a long time. I didn't succeed with it. And so all of this that's been happening the last 2 years, I mean, I pretty much I think that I went from I can't remember exactly, but on this channel, Ice Cream Man, I had very less than probably I can't remember exactly, but less than 100,000 just a couple years ago, right? So I think it's like, I think I made the Ice Cream Man channel like 3 years ago. So in 3 years, I got like 700,000 subscribers on this channel or something like that, which absolutely did not think that was going to happen. So, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. I got to admit, I mean, doing the poopy toilet seat and all that, people wouldn't, hey, Tony, thank you for the Corgi, Levi, thank you for the 100. Hey, Tony, wow, thank you. I'll pay you more than YouTube can ever pay you if you delete your channel. Yeah, right. I'm sure you got the money for that. No, but yeah, it's to me it's just all part of the content and stuff. But yeah, probably I would probably be completely fine at this point if I just posted different videos, you know, and I'd just be 100% real with everyone. But I do appreciate the dimensions of doing the character stuff. But I've become pretty depleted. I'm pretty depleted on the character work stuff. William, think of the 100. It's really fun though. I've already went through so many eras. I already went through so many eras of character acting and jokes, and I've been through so many different sequences and eras of videos and different stuff, and making music and comedy and all different stuff. So I've been making content for a very long time. William, think of the 100. But on the live stream, I'm already depleted. So doing the poop balloon stuff, guys, I gotta admit that it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done. It was the most uncomfortable thing, and wearing the toilet seat is very uncomfortable. I made myself do it though, because I felt like I could do something that not everybody would do. Hey, William, thank you for the 100. Wow, thank you, William. Oh, William, thank you for the 100, man. William, thank you. So yeah, no, I do appreciate. I think it's good because I used to watch a lot of different stuff online, right? But no one explained to me. No one explained to me. I wish someone actually explained to me. Like the stuff, even in music videos, can be fake. You know, like musicians try to just make an original song, but a lot of the time the stuff that they even portray, they have to make it look authentic to give an authentic performance. But a lot of time, even the music can just be faked. It's just an actor. A lot of the music, especially the really professional stuff, can just be an actor. They're just acting. It's not real. But they will never tell you that it's fake. And they just pretty much manufactured this fake song because it was an original idea. Because they have an original idea for a song, and then they want to make that song appealing to other people. So, you know, Chick, thank you for the happy poop. William, think of the 100. So it is better if you're an artist to actually have some authenticity to the stuff you're doing. But for me, I have been through a lot of stuff mentally, so I think like a lot of my characters can be really insane, like really crazy, and just really like spazoid characters. They're just like it's like spaz comedy or something. I don't know. Slid, thank you for the laughing disco. Michael, think of the Sunday. John, think of the $10. Appreciate the person behind the seat missing the repetition of the giant comb. Yeah. Roblox gamer thinking of 100. Well, repetition, doing something over and over and over is actually a form of content. So you say, oh, you're doing something over and over and over. But if you do something over and over, it's a test. Like, you know, you ever see someone say something like a lot of times, like 10,000 times? There's some people who do this little challenge where they say someone's name or something, a certain amount of times. I think there's been a couple different people who have done this, but I've seen it a couple times. But yeah, doing something in repetition is actually very tiring. So if you do something over and over and over, it is actually a challenge to do it. So for me, it is a challenge to show up and just keep on putting on this fake stuff. Roblox gamer thinking of 100. On the other side, I think that for me, Big Red, thank you for the level up. Sparks, thank you for the gifts. On the other side, I actually used to get pretty upset when people would call me fat. I never really liked people calling me fat. So for me, getting mad at the comment section, I think it actually did help me a little bit. Like, I think it was kind of therapeutic, or like psychologically, like it helped me in a way, because I was able to just be mad and no one really cared, and it was like almost diffuse the situation. Because I have been very self-conscious, so that whole thing where I'm getting mad at people calling me fat and stuff, I do have like real kind of you know, stuff associated with that, where I would get pretty mad if someone would call me fat in the past. But, you know, obviously now it's just, you know, after being on the internet so much, people just say it all the time. Roblox gamer, think of the 100. Thank you guys. Thank you for the gifts. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much like you know, the insane characters I do come from a real place. So I portray them in a form of artistry, and then the whole getting mad. I never expected to actually. I'm actually really happy I was able to do a mad character. Because I actually tried to do mad characters before, but I feel like it was so toxic. Because like if you actually do a mad character, the trick is the challenging part is to make it entertaining without people like actually feel like you're being mad at them. Because like you don't want to actually be mad on someone on the internet and throw a little fit in a tantrum, right? Because every time someone does that, I feel like it's very distasteful if you watch someone like, if you're on a stream and someone legit gets mad at you, gets mad at the audience for something that was probably not that big of a deal, it's kind of like, like, dude, seriously. Hey, thank you guys, though. I know a lot of people are saying a lot of different things, but Roblox, thank you to 100. I appreciate it. Is that you? Thanks, Roblox Gamer. Think of the floating heart. Wow. The internet is ruthless. Doing a reverse in your character is perfect. Am I disabled? No. I've been through a lot of things in my life, like mentally. I've been through things and stuff like that. But I'm pretty I'm pretty much just a person who likes to do certain characters and stuff. And Emmanuel, thank you for the super chat. Keep the toilet seat. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the reasoning behind doing very insane characters, or very crazy and very off the wall, like bizarre characters. And for me, I think part of it is not liking the ideology that I'm stuck in, and the ideology that I feel like other people put me in, and almost like I get stuck in an ideology where it almost feels like people want me to be in my place. So I'm just a casual old normal old person who's supposed to say certain things and act a certain way, and if I don't do that, then I'm going against the corporate enterprise of customer service and behaving and acting in such a formula, in such a well-behaved, organized fashion, in which is disrupting. So I feel the need to disrupt and to be insane, because I feel like I don't want to be stuck in the ordinary life, the mediocrity of just even having a casual conversation or talking to someone in a very formidable fashion just is very distasteful to me, and it's just not interesting enough for me. So I feel the need to spice it up, but I like to go as far as I can without becoming an actual bad person. That's the challenge. How insane can I be? How much can I get people to question? How many times can I get them to call me a pig without actually being a bad person and putting on a good, entertaining performance? So, that's what I try to do. Are you going to make gameplay videos? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm at right now. It's been really crazy for me. I don't even know how to think. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I pretty much gained about 600,000 subscribers on this Ice Cream Man channel in the past year. So 1 year. I gained, and for a long time I didn't really have very many subscribers, and all of a sudden now I have like 700,000 subscribers, okay? And I got a lot of followers on other platforms too. I just got a bunch of followers, and yeah, I mean, for me having that much followers, that's a very high level of expectations and decision making, and for me making the decision to wear a toilet seat probably wasn't the best one, okay? It was, and for having that many subscribers, but see, I don't put myself under that pressure that other people do. So some people are under the pressure where they want to deliver and they want to do certain things, and they wouldn't dare post certain things that are going to risk or jeopardize their place and their fans, in posting certain things to their fans that they probably wouldn't want to see. To be honest, this was probably just an ice cream eating channel that turned into something a little bit more different. But now it's probably going to become something even more different than that, because I pretty much exhausted a lot of the characters that I've been doing, and I have to do them as they come, and I just don't really feel the need to sit here and try to boost up my numbers by wearing a toilet seat anymore, even though it was really fun, and I'll probably do it again, because I think I was super hyped about the mystery balloon idea. I really love that idea. I love the idea of putting something in the mystery balloon and popping it. And I wouldn't mind just going up to someone and being like, hey, pop this mystery balloon and you can have what's inside. Or, how, the bottom dollar thing for the GOAT trophy or something like that. You do something with it. So be like, hey, man, I'll give you $50 if you pop this mystery balloon in your face. You know what I mean? They don't know what's inside. Like, I could do that. Bottom dollar, thank you for the gold trophy. But yeah, I'm actually, so it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of people. It's an insane amount of people for me that are subscribed to my channel. So for me, it's like, well, you know, you want to make everybody happy, but for me, it's almost confusing as to, it seems I have a big mixture of different people on my channel now. Some people who probably appreciated the ice cream and fry videos that I did before, which I got pretty much 400,000 subscribers from that. And then I had like 400,000 subscribers here like just a couple months ago before the poopy toilet seat. And I was doing streams and stuff, but nothing that was, so when I started doing the poopy toilet seat, that was kind of a little bit pushing it a little bit far with the toilet seat, because I was already singing in a toilet seat. Okay, he's singing in a toilet seat, bottom dollar, wow, thank you. Okay, he's singing in a toilet seat. And then I took it further and put the fake poop on it. Okay, and then I took it further and started doing the mystery balloons. And I think, you know, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of pressure to like have this many subscribers, and I didn't really expect it. But I'm super surprised. I can't really, it's hard to even believe. So as far as me right now, I don't even know really what position I'm in. I got a lot of followers in a very short amount of period of time, okay? And yeah, some people get a lot more followers than me. I mean, obviously, you know, people have way more followers than me or whatever, but you know, for me, I just now got to where I am. So it's been pretty crazy, and I don't really know what to think, and I don't really, I think maybe I'm an idiot. I'm probably an idiot for doing that. I mean, anybody in their right mind would probably, if like, so I got 400,000 subscribers, right? And then I decided to do this like poopy toilet seat stuff, which really, when thinking about that, that was probably not, because if I didn't do that, I probably would have been good. Like, I could have probably got a lot more followers if I just didn't do it, even though I would have got less people watching my stream. But there were so many people watching my stream, so I'm not really sure. But I know that some people, if they look at what I did and the choices that I made, and saying like, okay, well, you got 400,000 subscribers from pretty much eating ice cream and stuff, and then you know you decided to do that poopy toilet seat stuff, which was kind of gross to certain people and probably conflicting with the people who are already subscribed to your channel. So now if you take the toilet seat off, where are you? Because maybe those people that were watching the ice cream videos and stuff were just completely appalled by this new stuff I was doing. And then if I take the toilet seat off, now what am I doing? So now it's like I'm just shifting to a new audience, I guess, at this point. I'm not really sure. Roblox Gamer, thank you for the laughing disco. So that's the whole thing, guys. It's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I didn't really even expect to get this many subscribers. So it's kind of, or, you know, I didn't really know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool, though. I kept on going, though. I kept on going. But just because you have a lot of subscribers, that doesn't mean that you could just sit there and do nothing. So there are ways to make content, though, without doing having any of the bad side, the downside to the other stuff, you know. But unfortunately, even if you just sit here and make talk videos, there is a downside to that too. I mean, it's almost not shocking. There's nothing really like impressive enough sometimes if you just make little talk videos and stuff, or little comedy videos. You know, it's almost just not enough. You know, I see people get a lot of followers, and when I really think about, I look at their whole channel and I'm like, okay, well, this person's been doing it this long, they got this many followers, and then I think about why they haven't gotten more. And yeah, because the content that they do is just not enough. It's just not enough. So that's the hardest thing about making content and trying to succeed and trying to make the best content possible. You know, you're a mastermind, bro. Yeah. Well, I've been doing this for a long time, so the hardest part was pretty much getting myself to be able to be watchable on camera. Because once, see, the main thing is becoming watchable and listenable. Like, people can listen to you. You're not completely, like, okay, you might be cringe or whatever, or, you know, you might have, you know, whatever, but you have to be listenable and watchable. That's probably the hardest part. Because once you become watchable and listenable, and I don't even know what it takes to get there, really. All I know is I just made a bunch of stuff to the point where I understood that, like, when I'm on the camera, when I'm doing stuff, it has to be watchable no matter what. Once you become watchable, then you have to come up with big ideas to put your watchable self with this other stuff, which is even the harder part, coming up with big ideas. But if you don't come up with big ideas, you're always going to have small ideas. And there's a lot of people who just make comedy videos, and those aren't good enough. It's just not good enough. So that's the whole challenge, man. Brent, thank you for the happy poop. But hey, guys, I appreciate it. I know, yeah. Dandy's World, think of the Corgi. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dandy's World. Wow, thank you. Wow. Well, some people are into different things, man. Some people like doing the podcast. Some people just like making music. Some people like to really polish their stuff, really fine. And then some people like just doing the character stuff and don't come out of character. And some people, I think, are scared to not come out of character. You would actually be surprised, though. For me, like sometimes I've come out of character and actually got a very positive response. Like right now, I feel like, even though there's not a whole bunch of people that have been watching the stream today, I feel like I still got like a positive response from you guys, and I really appreciate that. So sometimes I think people can live in fear of coming out of character. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I feel like people understand that a person's in character. Like if I were to sit here and make music videos and do a musical performances, I feel like people would know that I'm kind of trying to make an entertaining character, and there's another person behind that. But for some reason, I guess the type of stuff I did was believable to some people to the point where they didn't understand that it was just an artistic performance and they didn't want to accept it as that. But anyways, who cares? Whatever. I'm just making whatever, speculating. Dandy's World, thank you for the Corgi. Brentwood, thank you for the Floating Heart. Wow. Hey, could you play games? I could play games, but yeah, I'm just, I don't know what I don't even know really what to think right now. I guess I'm just collecting myself and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. The best thing that I could say is I'm probably going to make a variety of different stuff, probably music videos, different videos on different topics, different funny videos, anything that I can really have a good idea, then I'll make a video or a stream. Unbound, think of the GOAT trophy. But yeah, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe it's best to bury the toilet seat and leave it behind. I don't know. I mean, Unbound, think of the GOAT trophy. Unbound, Eric, think of the GOAT trophy. Thank you for the GOAT trophy, man. Wow. Unbound, Eric, think of the GOAT trophy. Wow. Unbound, Eric, thank you for the GOAT trophy, man. 3 GOAT trophies. 4 GOAT trophies. Man, thank you, Unbound, Eric. Dandy's World, thank you so much for the Corgi, man. Thank you, Unbound, Eric. Thank you, Unbound, Eric. It gets pretty crazy, though. I was already kind of talking about this the last couple of days. I know I don't mean to just talk about the same thing, guys, but you got this. Take what time you need to think about what you're going to do. I've already pretty much decided what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm just kind of trying to process, like I'm trying to kind of register and process that wow, I actually got this many subscribers, because now I have to be posting. Well, not that I wasn't posting high quality stuff before, but now it's well. It's just, you have to decide. You have to decide what you want to do. There's a lot of options. Most people just they just try to stick to the same audience. If they succeed with a certain type of people who like a certain type of content, they just stick to that audience. Because if they go outside of it, then they're probably going to be making content for a different audience. So now you're trying to change audiences, and why would you change your audience if you already have a good audience? I guess the main reason why you would change your audience, even a TV show can be a very dramatic audience shift. If you're in one show and that show, you did that for so many years and go to a different show, you're going to be switching audiences. But I guess it depends who's going to watch or who's going to keep watching the new stuff or think that the new stuff is not their flavor. Ricky, thank you for the super chat. Are you done with the toilet seat? I loved it. You are so good, but pray to Jesus and ask him for help. No, I mean, it's just I don't have to wear it every day. I don't have to pretend. But as long as I have something to say on the stream, it could be a good stream as long as I have something to say. And if I can sit here and talk about an experience and talk about the stuff that I was doing and people can take something from that, then that's good. So there's an educational attribute to that I think is pretty important that I offer people. Because I want people to know. I want people to know. I just think there's a lot of people who watch stuff out there, and I want people to know because I didn't know this stuff. I didn't know this stuff when I was watching content. I didn't know. It would have been helpful if I knew some insight as to comedy characterizations and different stuff. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a teacher or lecture anybody, but I do think that it is pretty good for me to just tell people the truth and just not care. Cockroach, thank you for the floating heart. Cockroach, thank you for the party hat. Wow. Johnny, thank you for 100. Wow. Cockroach, thank you for the floating heart. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, I need to use the bathroom, so. Unemployment, final boss, yeah. I need to use the bathroom. Come back with a seat on. Well, yeah, so, like, I don't know, man. I like to be considerate, but to a certain point, I mean, if people just want to complain about everything that I do, and I'm not going to be... Like, am I supposed to not do what I want to do? You know what I mean? If as long as it's okay for me to do it, and it's in a certain boundary of what I can do, should I not do it? So, like, wearing a poopy toilet seat, should I not wear it just because there was a couple people who said, "Oh, I don't," they said whatever they said. I think it's gross and you should stop. I mean, it's probably pretty stupid though. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think it was a very dumb thing to do after making content for so long and then getting that many subscribers in a very short amount of time and then doing that, thinking about it now, it was probably very stupid or very smart. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was stupid or smart? Because, yeah, obviously there was a bad side to it. Obviously, some people who are subscribed to me probably like, oh, like, what is this? This is like some weird skibbity channel now or something. You know what I mean? Which I was never trying to be like skibbity. Like, I was just wearing a toilet. I mean, it wasn't really supposed to be skibbity. It was supposed to be just a different unemployment final boss. Yeah. Hey, guys, thank you. Thank you for the super chats. But no, I'm not done with the toilet seat. If I want to wear it, I guess I'll wear it. Why is this chubby always crying? What are you talking about, man? I ain't crying. I was really just explaining stuff, man. You guys are insane, man. You're insane. If you think that I'm crying right now, if you think that I'm crying when I'm just explaining stuff, then you're crazy. The public word, thank you the $5. I deal with depression, and your unique comedy always uplifts me. I look forward to your growth. Hey, thanks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I do what I do is for, like, people say whatever they're going to say about the things that I do, but I do understand that the stuff that I do it can help other people, and it could be entertaining too. So I try to make my stuff so it could help other people feel joy, or it could just entertain them if they're bored or whatever. Jeff, thank you for the 100. So I try to do all that I can do as far as making content, which some people don't understand that. Some people aren't aligned with that reality. Like, your stuff is going to be there for different reasons, so you need to show up to, like, be able to perform it in that way that is going to have those different like, you're there for different reasons. So the whole point to content, there's a lot of different reasons why you would make content. And some people don't even know the reasons why, so they don't even have their priorities straight. Everyone vote if you shouldn't wear the toilet seat anymore. Well, actually, I think that I don't know. I honestly think that, like, I mean, I don't know what happened to me. I just feel like maybe it was time to just take it off, and that's all. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't like. I'll probably put it on again. I'll probably start doing it again, but I probably don't really need to. And the truth is, getting that many subscribers and then just wearing that toilet seat like every day for months and months and months, and to keep it going is like almost like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I know I already said that, but it's just like I have no idea But I'm just hanging out, I guess, man. But I need to put on an entertaining stream still if I'm gonna stream. You know what I mean? So the stream still has to be entertaining no matter what I do. So whether toilet seater or not, I still have to show up here to work, pretty much, or to work hard on what I'm doing. Because if I don't work hard, then you know. Anyways, thanks. Hope you feel better. What do you think? What do you mean? Hope you feel better. Thank you for the gifts, so guys. I really Jeff the Monkey. Thank you the 100. Wow, wow. The toilet has feelings. Yeah, toilet has feelings. Wow, wow. Make your money, man. No, hey, here, yeah. No, actually, I should probably just keep on wearing it, to be honest. But it's gotten unbearable. It's gotten unbearable, man. It's gone. It's like I just could not do it. I had to take it off so when I first wore it, I only wore it for like a couple days, and I had to take it off. It was only a couple days, and I was like, man, I cannot wear this. This is just, you know. And then the more I started to wear it, the more I think I got used to it. But I've been doing it. How long have I worn it straight? I've been wearing it for like how long straight? A couple months. So I took it off for a little while, and we actually did pretty good. I actually did a bunch of different stuff. So I took off the toilet seat for a while, a couple months ago, and it was cool. And then I brought it back. But before I brought it back and I wasn't wearing the toilet seat, I actually did some really cool streams. Like I found some cool ideas without the toilet seat, and it was fine. So, I mean, to be honest, I mean, yeah, it's, it's cool, Like I could probably just do just as, do fine. But the mystery balloon stuff was really cool. So, yeah, I was gonna bring it back today, and then I just was like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't have the. I don't really have the answers, guys. But anyways, I probably better get up out of here, guys. I don't really know. I mean, I feel like I'm getting kind of tired right now. Probably have to take a break and come back, or just leave for the night. I think maybe I should just leave for the night. I don't know. The main thing I don't want to do is like get burnt out on stream. So, why'd you wear it in the first place? Oh, just for fun. Just seemed like a fun idea. Yeah, I started wearing it just because it was like a fun idea that I could do on the stream. And it was kind of funny because I started to sing with it because I was already singing before it. So I was singing my songs that I normally sing, and then I started wearing it while I was singing, and it kind of like fit well together or something. So it kind of like made some kind of like, I don't really know. It kind of made like a it kind of did something whenever I started to sing with it. It was kind of gave it an extra dimension that was kind of made it funnier or something, which was pretty funny for a while. But I pretty much exhausted myself singing that same song, so I tried to develop it as much as possible. It's actually really hard to remember all that stuff because I got a bunch of lines that I try to remember, and it's like an infinite list of pretty much like lines for me to sing on a stream. So it's like a very long script, and so like it's really challenging. Don't get burnt out. Pace yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just kind of really, sometimes I exhaust myself so much streaming and making content and like doing the characters that I do, um, that I literally have to force myself to do a certain character if it's really popular. So if a character is really popular, I kind of have to force myself to do it, you know? But, well, if I want to have like a good stream, like if it's funny, you know? But sometimes it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's just like every time like I try to make myself feel it and feel good and just have fun because I know there's a lot of people on the stream and I'm just trying to put on a good stream. But sometimes, like you can really, I think if the stream is bad, sometimes you can tell that like, hey, he's just doing the same thing over and over and he's like forcing it. So it almost seems forced. And then sometimes I just show up and I have to keep myself in a good attitude though. I have to tell myself like positive things to keep myself going if I'm going to do the same character a lot. But I've done a lot of different characters, It's just That's what I'm like I was saying, I already depleted a lot of these characters that I've been doing, and so it's like I got to find a new one. But it's, content really is not so, like, content, like, it's like for me to sit here and come up with an idea. I mean, there's certain forms of content that I could do that are pretty straightforward. I could just find something to make a video on and just post that. And it's just it's a matter of what I want to do. I could sit here and write a song. I could make a music video every day. I could a new song every day. I can write. I've written a lot. I've written so much, so I can write and write and write. The thing is, if I keep on doing that, I just don't know if it's gonna be, because like I posted a couple music videos. I was thinking about maybe if I posted like 20 of them. If I did like 20 or like 10 right now, and I posted them on my YouTube, maybe I could get one to blow up, then that would give me enough, like, that would give me enough to be like, oh, I can make more. Because if I post a music video and it doesn't get very many views or very many likes, I'm like, well, man, I want to do this stuff, but it's not very popular. And if I want to be professional and I'm already making money over here doing other stuff, then it's not very reasonable for me to make those. That's why I don't make them, because it's just going to exhaust me. It's going to take away from the stream that I'm doing. But the truth is, I've done these characters on the stream so much that I could just sit here and talk and whatever. A default thing of the flower. But I don't want to sit here and exhaust myself too much, because then I'm just going to be completely tired, even if I sit here and talk. But it is nice to just sit here and talk. Gun and Bomb, super chat. How are you surviving? Default thing, the super chat. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks, man. Wow. I'm kind of hoping that he stops doing the baiting and gross content. I don't really. I was never really like baiting anybody, really. I mean, I do think that like people insulting me. I don't know, man. I don't really. I feel like people kind of liked the character and they understood that they were just insulting me and I was reacting to it and getting mad. So I don't really see myself as baiting people into doing that. I just see it as I was doing something and a lot of people were giving a response to it, so I kept doing it. I don't really think I have that much control, man. I think most people are too smart. They know what's going on. They're only going to, like, if you talk about bait, like you say you're baiting someone, it's like, I don't really know what you're talking about. But people use that terminology a lot on YouTube and say people are baiting. And, it's like, well, I'm trying to, like, put on a stream and do a particular character. And, I just don't really know if you have much of a brain if you can't really see that it's just me just doing a character. You know what I mean? So it's really not my fault if you're that foolish that you get baited, because you could always leave, so there you go. We didn't like the character. Yeah, sure. Well, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks you so much for the gifts. I don't really have anything else to say. So if I just sit here, there's going to be no point for me to stream unless I respond to the comments more. Why is every one of my videos about eating? Well, because I started to make eating videos and a lot of people liked it, so I started making more of them. That's pretty much how I function professionally. I make a bunch of different content, and then I try to find something that people really like from me, and then I just make a bunch of it, and I try to make the best that I possibly can. So, like, when I was eating food, and that's kind of what happened in the toilet seat, too, is that, like, it was just content. It was pretty much just me making content, bro. Trying to make the best content that I can to try to, have this as a job, basically. Without, like, so I, basically, yeah, I was eating food. I was doing a lot of trying to be funny in a lot of different ways, posting videos. And then all of a sudden I started making, like, these food eating videos. And a lot of people liked them. And I was really surprised, like, wow, I'm getting so many views on these videos. And then so I kept on making them. Thanks for stopping. It's nice. Thanks. Yeah, hey. It's going to affect your mental health badly. Well, a lot of this stuff is like, it's nothing you can't recover from. I've been through a lot of different stuff. So for me, I think I have more of a, I think I have more of a mental endurance than ordinary people, just because I've been through a lot of stuff. And I know you're saying, this guy's all talk or whatever, but I do think that I have more of a mental endurance. Some people have physical endurance, some people have emotional endurance, some people have mental endurance. And I think after posting so many videos and making so much content for someone, I think you build up that mental endurance, you build up that emotional endurance, so you can endure more. You can go through more, and it's not going to affect you as much as a normal person. Now, a normal person who's very sensitive to insults and stuff like that, if they try to do this, they probably would cry and turn off the stream or something, or they probably turn off the stream and go cry and then not being able to do it because they don't have enough mental strength to be able to do it, which is completely okay. Because it does take mental strength to be able to sit here and just take all these insults and all this. John Thomas Sing of the Finger Heart. But, I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. But I know I used to get insulted. I used to ban people right away, and I didn't want to put up with it. You know what I mean? I used to just not put up with any of it. Just ban you for anything. Because most people just trolling, and I just you get sick of it. But it's just like you can do what you stream any way you want to do it. That was good. That was good for engagement, whether positive or negative. I thought it was entertaining seeing the chat flip out. Yeah, no, I think it was good, and I just don't know, man. I think there's just a lot of options for me right now. So, I kind of want to make more clean type content. Like I kind of want to make more, like, I want to clean up the content a little bit because you don't necessarily have to do it. You battling, put your toilet seat on. Yeah, you can't be public on the internet without having thick skin. Yeah, it's pretty understandable that people would moderate their chats to not sit there and make fat jokes about them or whatever. That's pretty normal. But some people do allow it. But I didn't allow it for a long time, and then I started allowing it, and it was kind of just turned into a joke. Really, it turned into a character. And yeah, it was a lot of there was a lot of different characters that I done, and yeah, it kind of started when I can't remember how exactly it started, but I started doing like this queso character. Like, you guys need to stop insulting me now. I am so sick of this. Stop calling me a pig. I'm sick of it. Stop calling me an elephant and a whale. I cannot believe you guys are sitting here doing this to me. Stop insulting me. I am done with you. I cannot believe you guys are sitting here doing this to me. Like, buddy, seriously? That's kind of where it started, I feel like. I started doing that character, like a little queso parody thing. And, well, people already made fat jokes about me before, but that was kind of where it started, I started doing that. If you were here for it, you were, but not everybody was here for that, for the start of it. Because I started allowing pig emojis like December of last year, and now it's been like pig emojis for like almost a year straight. But yeah, that's where I started to do that impression right there. Like, you guys are so unbelievably rude. I cannot believe you would do this to me. So yeah, that's what I would do. But then it just kind of changed into different stuff. But yeah, obviously, me being fat has been kind of the joke, I think, for my content. So, whether I block it out or not, some fat dude in a car eating fries is, some fat, sweaty dude. John Thomas Sing of the Finger Heart. Hi. Wash your hands. Nah. Please don't with the gross toilet balloon stuff. I was there when you were rapping with the toilet seat. Yeah. Well, you're not fat though. I'm really not that fat, to be honest. I'm 6'4". I kind of have a big head. I'm really not that fat, to be honest. I'm not like super toned and super muscular, but I do work out. I probably should get more time on my feet, actually. Probably sit down too much. So I'm trying to, I work out every day. I'm pretty wiped this week, though. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I'm pretty big. I'm kind of a big person. Like, obviously, there's people that are a lot bigger than me, but I am a big... Thanks for the rose. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I think I'm going to get up out of here. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and stuff. And I don't know what we're going to do from now on. You know, like, honestly, when I said that I was going to quit doing the toilet seat forever, I was just doing that for content. Like, I was just making it into a joke to try to, like, dramatize it. Because it was like, I'm going to take off this toilet seat and never wear it again. You know? So I thought it was pretty funny. Because I was like, it destroyed my entire life and all this. And, like, so it was kind of a joke. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not going to do it anymore, but get some rest. Yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Hey, thank you for all the super chats and the gifts. I don't know if I'm going to go live again today. I think I might just come back tomorrow because, you know, I don't know. It's pretty wild to gain this many subscribers and followers. It's pretty wild. It is. So, I mean, this is like new for me. This is like brand new. I mean, I just got like 600,000 subscribers in the past year. You know what I mean? So the whole experience for me, trying out new content and trying to make different videos and different streams and stuff, it's just, I don't know what's going to happen. But I don't really feel like I should sit here and believe that I have to wear a toilet seat if I don't want to. You know? But doing it for views is okay. I mean, trying to do something to get your stream out there, you know, especially something like that is pretty brave. If someone was doing that and they didn't have like any followers and they started getting a bunch of followers or subscribers and they were wearing a toilet seat, I would be like, bro, props to you, bro. You did it. Like, hey, bro, at least you did something. Like, you did something. Like, you wore a toilet seat. I think it's hilarious. But not everybody would think it was funny. But, you know, if someone like did something like that to try to get followers, like, bro, I'd be like, dude, you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even think of it as a bad thing. I'd be like, bro, that's crazy. You're wild, man. You're wearing a toilet seat. You're crazy. I already had a bunch of subscribers, though, but I was just trying to dial on. Thanks for the corgi. Kevin, thank you the $5. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. I remember years ago where you want to run an experiment where you just be silent. Would you run that these days? Well, no, that was... I don't know, man. No, I think what you're referring to is me understanding just the simplicity of not saying anything in a video, or, you know, how you can kind of do something in a video without trying too hard, I guess. Kevin, thank you the $5. Lon, thank you the corgi. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Wow. He's trolling here. Been 2 hours and he's saying he's cutting the stream. No, I said that a couple times, but I was going to leave, but I was kind of just happy that we, you know, not, at least there's like, we've been having like insane amounts of people watching, but I'm pretty happy that at least there was some people who chilled and hung out. But, you know, I don't know, man. I probably should just only show up if I'm going to show up at the toilet seat, I guess. No. We'll see what happens, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts and the super chats. I'm out of here. Probably for the night, man. I'm probably just going to call it a night, guys. I don't know. I mean, I might come back, but I'm probably just going to call it a night. So we'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time, guys. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see what happens. I'm kind of tired this week, so I was only going to do short streams last week, and then the last couple days I did like longer streams, and I was already tired last week, so I was trying to do some short streams to try to get myself evened out. But we'll see what I do, man. I'll see what I do. I mean, I probably just do some of the same stuff that I've been doing, honestly. Like, I have a lot of fun, like, singing and stuff. I love the songs that I do, but it is a challenge for me to increase the vocabulary and do more stuff. And yeah, I don't want to sit here and say that I'm done with the mystery balloons or the toilet seat. But yeah, it's definitely okay if I just want to show up and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens, guys. I don't mean to let anybody down, bro. I know that I was on a pretty long streak with the toilet seat and we're doing pretty well, but I'll see y'all later.